Y'all, it was such an amazing game. Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes have a victory again. They are now 3-1, and I'm just so excited and so elated for the program, for the staff, for the AD, for Miss Peggy, for all the students, faculty, and staff. It was an amazing game. As y'all can see, I have on my Prime shades. I didn't put on my hat, but I do got my hat and my sunglasses, y'all. I just want to let you guys know that last night, down to the wire, Travis Hunter makes a forced fumble that stops the game going to double overtime. You guys, it was amazing. You have to have just a whole lot of media training. You have to have a whole lot of technique. You have to have a whole lot of knowledge just watching film, and to just know where to post that ball at and know where to go in and hit the opposing team in. And I mean, Travis Hunter sealed the deal once again. What do we know? Number 12, Travis Hunter Jr. should be the Heisman Trophy winner, right? Also, some big highlights in the game. Number 5, Mr. Jimmy Horn Jr. just came through on different third down possessions and getting us going upfield just to make touchdown passes. Another person, Cameron Craig, number 7, you guys. 13 tackles, amazing job. He's always been a dog ever since I know him to be at Colorado, where Jackson State is where I've been following Coach Prime, and he has got better. He has been better. I can see in the off season how he has kind of bulked up, and he just shows improvement every single game, and I'm just so proud of him. Of course, Omarion Miller, we came to see who he was last season against UNC with Colorado, Shedeur Travis versus Caleb Williams in that game, and he got into that game and he started balling out last year. So I'm just so happy and so excited that he got another chance again to be in the bright lights and make a play. And it just shows you that he's a young man that sits on the sideline. He reads and studies film. And when it's time to make a play, he knows what the play is called, and he's good with situational football. So I'm very proud of that young man. Number 4, Omarion Miller did a great job. Of course, Welch coming in for close touchdowns, making sure we have close touchdowns. Just getting to clutch, manning people, booming people all over the place. I think they're just wonderful, and that's phenomenal. And, it just don't get no better than that. But also, let's talk about this O-line. Let's talk about Shedeur. Let's talk about how they were boxing him in. Let's talk about how the motion for rushing has gotten insanely fast. So, one thing we have to give props to Baylor for is knowing how to put pressure on the Colorado offensive line. And just boxing him in for like a 7-man position, it was just amazing to see because it shows how fast Shedeur has to get the ball out. It shows how fast that, hey, if your O-line can hold up for 3 or 4 seconds, on the 3rd second, it may not be a chance. So I just want to really give it up to Baylor for putting pressure on him in real time that we got to see. It's unfortunate that Shedeur has gotten 8 sacks. It's not good, but the victory overrode the sacks. Of course, they would have been highlighted if they would have lost the game, even although it went into overtime. I do believe that Shedeur, he will get exceptionally better. I do believe in situational football that he do have more time to actually throw the ball. And I think that a lot of people are talking about, hey, does Shador hold the ball too long? Or is it just situational football because the O-line isn't holding up? I will say that based off what we are seeing in the game versus what Shador is seeing in the game, maybe he thinking, hey, I got 2 or 3 more seconds. I need to find my man. Versus saying, hey, we can see what type of play this is just watching it on TV. So I think that a lot of people like me watching sports. I kind of know Colorado playbook, right? And I only been watching sports ever since college football, to be exact, when Coach Prime got to Jackson State. So in all last season, I kind of watched the plays and cover 1, cover 2 man, all of that stuff, and I kind of know. And I think that that's another thing too for other teams. If we know what Colorado was running in a situational football scheme, then they know what they're running as far as a scheme, and they can just tell that on film in situational football, right? But a big thing I do want to give up to for Shador, because of last season they went 4-8, and Shador is used to being sacked. Shador is used to being under pressure, is that Shador stays very composed. He's not lighthearted. He understands that, hey, if a man is running up on me, I'm going to throw that ball. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow. He's going to throw that ball. And he's going to throw a beautiful, accurate ball to where it needs to land. So help him God. So I do want to give up to Shador because a freshman quarterback might not have seen that coming or understand how to behave in those situations full of emotions. And a sophomore quarterback as well, they might not know how to behave under those circumstances and emotions. And he sat there and he watched the ball just going to the end zone by Mr. LeJohntay Webster, number 10. He is a dog, and he deserves all the love he getting to him. And it was just so amazing to see the clips that Fox had shown right before the Hail Mary from 1994, I believe. That's Mr. Cordell Stewart threw the Hail Mary out. So I think it was just a phenomenal job. And I just love how the team stayed composed. Like Coach Prime said, I love that the staffing, the coaches didn't give up. The fans didn't give up. We didn't give up at home. We did not say this is over. We just said, hey, Shador is about to go into Brady mode, and we going to do what we got to do. And it went into overtime. And just Travis Hunter just being, his IQ is just impeccable. His IQ is something that we all can't maintain, and he's one of one. And we have to protect Travis Hunter at all costs. It doesn't come down to it. And I love how, as time going on, Pat Shurmur is making the necessary adjustments. There's a lot of criticism about Pat Shurmur making the necessary adjustments for Shador to be successful. And yesterday, I do want to appreciate Deion Sanders Jr. Osakin from his YouTube page, showing that, hey, I'm on the sideline and the coaches are talking to the staff, because it's some criticism about how Pat Shurmur is really, they're saying that, hey, he's not doing a good job offensively and he's not setting Shador up for success. So it is just showing that, hey, Bucky's going to the sideline. He's showing you, hey, the coaching staff saying X, Y, Z, not really giving away plays, but hey, you need to do X, Y, Z to execute this because of the situation of football. And it's good that we do have a more posed coaching staff to where they don't get out of their emotions. I think that watching the pregame show with Uncle Neely, he has said that, hey, one coach said, hey, I put y'all in a bad position for this. So I think sometimes that's just warranted under a game with so many emotions. But for the most part, they did a great job as a team. And as Shador said previously that week going into the game, that Baylor is a team, they barely make any mistakes. And I just honestly think I rest with the Colorado Buffalo fan base, faculty and staff, that they did a wonderful job. And it was nothing but God. So if you don't believe, like Coach Fire said, do you believe? If you don't believe, then you need to believe. But shout out to all the unsung heroes. Like Ty Stewart, right? Like Talo, that's on the staff. I mean, it's so many unsung heroes in this that they don't get the praise every single day for their program. And I just want to say that here at the 1914 Network, that Colorado Buffaloes, Coach Prime, and the rest of the staff, you guys are loved. You guys are adored here in the 757. You guys are just amazing. Everyone texting everybody in the group chats. We all on Facebook in real time, giving Q&A, discussion, thoughts in the comment section. Hey, because we, for the most part, everybody said, hey, my money going on Prime and this is it. Like, people are hitting their parlays. I did not put a parlay in for this game, but I just want to say that this was just amazing game. And Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, you had just excelled and took this program to where it could go. And a lot of people give Coach Prime hate, but he do it his own way. He built a program from scratch. See, it would have been one thing if Coach Prime would have kept the guy that was from the 1-11 team there and said, oh, Coach Prime didn't build this from the scratch. He literally told them to go. He said leave. Not in a bad way. But if you don't feel comfortable here, you feel like you can't do it, then go out and find your destiny. So you cannot give Coach Prime hate. And they're just really upset that he came in, being that the guy he is. He didn't have to go through all the coaching stuff and all of that stuff. But he's a Hall of Fame player. Like, we not even trying to, like, discredit this man and his ability. Because a lot of coaches on D1 programs do not get the opportunity to coach. Nor let's do it their way. And it's amazing how just he's done a superb job. Coach Prime, I'm very proud of you. And I really adore your success and the people you got around it.